Yo, what's up, everybody? Figures of Action Reviews, and I'm finally here again. I'm doing videos again. I'm back. We're back to doing videos. So, yeah, it's been kind of busy dealing with work, and home life and everything like that. But nothing too serious where I couldn't make a video. It's just that, man, with my days, I've just been tired at the end of the day. Working out. You got to keep the body fit, man. Got to keep the body fit. So me and a couple of partners at work, we've been doing workouts during the week. So trying to stay in shape, shred a few pounds, and you know what I'm saying? Also, at the same time, doing my toy hunts. And so I'm not like some of your other toy hunters who make full-fledged 15 to 30-minute videos. I enjoy watching them, collecting this Havoc, 209 Ed, just watching them go through the stores and seeing what they see day to day. I tend to bring you the down and dirty, the quick and easy. That's just because I look for what I would think important for me, what I would be looking for, and giving you a quick snapshot. And I leave it to those guys to give you the long, detailed overview. People have the different content that they put out, and so with me, I find that if I go in the store, I'm not in there all day. I'm just boom, 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 going through the aisles that I know I want to go down. I'm not a Lego fan, but I'll take my time to look and see what we have on sale as far as the clearances in the stores near me. They kind of give you a snapshot of what we're seeing in the stores on clearance. And then, trying to compare from what other collectors are seeing on clearance. And as you can see, we don't have the jungle set up anymore. And let's just go ahead and get up to Extreme Sets, because man, they make some excellent dioramas. Now, unfortunately, with this diorama right here, there were some setbacks. Nothing's perfect. Anything that man puts his hand on is not going to be perfect. So there were some setbacks with this diorama, but I will definitely tell you, when it comes to picking out dioramas, Extreme Sets as a company, yeah, I rock with them because not only do they have stand-up products, but at the same time, when the products are less than stellar and they don't work out, let's just say they went above and beyond to fix the issue that I had with mine. I had the Next Arena, and it's huge. It was massive, but there were some issues with the diorama itself. It wouldn't flex into place, and some pieces ended up warping and wouldn't work out. And I'm extremely gentle when it comes to setting up these pieces. If you've not seen my videos and seen that my previous diorama was put together quite nicely, I've moved it around and added some other accessories to it that are stuff I got from Hobby Lobby and other things that I've had around the house. And I even had some pieces that I got from PetSmart that were on sale. But Extreme Sets really did work with me through the issues that I had. And they were really cool about it too, man. So I just want to take this time to give it up for Extreme Sets. If you guys haven't had the chance to go through Extreme Sets, and I know Big Bad Toy Store carries their stuff, but right now you might want to go through their direct site, because there are some dioramas and pieces that they have that are on sale right now at a nice price, I might add. But this is what I was working with. Unfortunately, this is going to change. This is not going to stay like this. And that's because it's not complete. The diorama itself did not work out. And I can kind of show you what I mean. I had to kind of salvage it a bit. So you can see it's kind of cut right there. The top of the board is missing because there's an extra piece that goes all the way up, and it's very massive. But unfortunately, mine did not work. It didn't work out for me. So I talked with Extreme Sets, and man, I'm telling you, the company really did. They went above and beyond to help me out. So you guys, if you having any issues or you had any questions or thinking about getting something from Extreme Sets, just know that those guys will work with you. Now, with that being said, I want to get to what this video is truly about, and it is about the toy collecting community and connecting with toy collectors, other collectors in general, and let's just move this out the way real quick. Oh, come on, guys. Let's put this down over here. Okay, now, so I really have to give it up to the toy collecting community. I know that we can have some very awkward and, people in the community that, kind of frustrate you and annoy you. But at the same time, we really do have some really awesome people in the community. Matter of fact, this right here, this Hal Jordan, this is the Hal Jordan I was looking for. This is the Hal Jordan that when McFarlane put this out, I was like, man, he did a wonderful job. He did a wonderful job on this one. And this is the Hal Jordan I go with. This is the one I'm looking at. This is my Hal Jordan for the DC Multiverse. So this is the one I rock with. I was looking for him, and unfortunately, I couldn't get it. Like in my area, I couldn't get him. He was sold out. The only other place that I saw him was at this place I covered it before. It's called Total Nostalgia. It's a big toy shop / comic shop. They carry everything from pops to retro games, gaming systems, current game, next gen, all kind of action figures, dolls, you name it, man. The guy has a pretty massive spot. It's in Decatur, Alabama, and they have a really, really nice setup. Now, I did see him in their store, but they wanted like $60 for him. And I'm like, man, I really like this figure, but I really don't want to pay $60 for this figure. And lo and behold, as I'm going through watching different toy collectors doing their toy hunts, I saw one person in general, and he goes by the name of Action Figures Now. And during his tour, he was going through Walmart, and I saw this guy sitting up on the pegs. So I reached out to him, and I'm like, yo, if you ever go back, can you please grab that Hal Jordan? I'd pay you for him, the shipping and everything. And the guy reached back to me and was like, yo, man, cool, no problem. I go back out there, he's still there, it's yours. And sure enough, man, he hit me up and he was like, hey, how do I send this off? What do you need? And I was like, hey, man, what do I owe you? And he was like, oh, man, just pay me what I put into it. So I was like, all right, cool. And lo and behold, he shipped your boy off, this Green Lantern Hal Jordan. I did not have to pay $60 for this guy. And it's all because of Action Figures Now. Yo, I say go by his channel, see what he got, and give him a watch, man, because he greatly hooked your boy up. Next, another toy collector that's not even too far from me, but really hooked me up was I'd say this guy, man, he really funny guy, nice content as well. He also is showing you what the stores have, the retail stores have, and that's Collecting is Fun. Collecting is Fun hooked your boy up with the Cyborg Superman. The Cyborg Superman that I've actually wanted. The one that I was like waiting on McFarlane to put out, because he put out the new 52 one with the long cyborg arm, and I'm like, I don't want that. Plus, it didn't have, like I said, it didn't have the extra hands on there. But see, with this Cyborg Superman, you got the extra hands going on. So I'm cool with that. You got the fabric soft goods cape. Definite was a buy for me. I've seen a lot of other collectors see like 3 and 4 in their stores, but unfortunately around my way, I have yet to locate one. But Collecting is Fun, he had about 3 or 4 of them in the stores where he was. And I hit him up and he was like, man, look, if you're still looking for this, man, look, hey, I got you, man. And yo, I got this like 2 days ago in the mail, and man, you better believe I was ecstatic about it, because this is, like I said, this is the Cyborg Superman from McFarlane that I wanted. I have the Mafex version, but I really did want Todd McFarlane to put out one that was really nice and that didn't come with a big plastic cape. And Collecting is Fun hooked me up. So shout out to Collecting is Fun as well. Go over to his channel, give him a view, give him a watch, and trust me, man, I mean, this guy puts out some really funny and some actually good content as well, as far as collecting and reviews on action figures. Third, this was just a straight up freebie, and I have to give it to him. This Cyberpunk figure. I'm like, wow, this came out of nowhere. He was like, hey, would you like this? I'm like, yeah, shoot, yeah, man, yeah, send it off. And that is the discount action figure dude. Man, another guy I've been rocking with for a long time, for a while, and he just shipped it all to me, freebie, nothing. Hey, he said he didn't want it, and he was like, hey man, you want it, you got it. And so he shipped it all to me, and I'm like, definitely want to keep this guy. I'm like, that's nice. I'm cool with it. And he said it. He's like, if you want it, you got it. So yeah, man, that discount action figure dude. Also, this guy will also put together videos on how to make your own dioramas. He recently put up one for a Punisher hideout, and yo, he gets, for a quick video, he really tells you all the details quick, down and dirty, and it's very simple. And it came out looking very nice. So I would say go over to that discount action figure dude, give him a watch as well. And this is what I mean by, you know, really connecting with cool people in the toy collecting community, is that you got a lot of people in here that are really cool, man. You know, it's like, as far as, you know, we have some knuckleheads here and there, you know what I'm saying? And they get in their feelings about opinions and all that, but it's toy collecting, man. These are toys. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's like, give your opinion and that's cool. You know, if you don't agree, we can agree to disagree, but it don't have to come to, you know, talking crazy and talking slick out the side of your mouth and all that. But what I want to get at is that because when you link up with cool people, like-minded people, is that, you know, the toy collecting community can be very cool. And so for me, going on hunts, I run across a lot of sales a lot of times in clearance items. And I also want to say thank you to the people who subscribe and give me a watch and watch my shorts and watch my videos, and who also, you know, subscribe to the channel. I am not a subscriber-based channel. This is a hobby for me, and I never want my hobbies to feel like work. So I do this totally out of fun. I'm also a reseller, so if I find things that are significantly marked down, I do resell them. I do not hide that. I'm not a jacker though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up here trying to find something for $3 and jack the price up to $75. I'm not that kind of reseller. I'm not your scum of the earth reseller. But when I find things that are, you know, wanted by other collectors, what I want to do is, especially for the people who subscribe, is that I want to give back, yo. I want to give to people who also give me their time. So what I want to do is I want to do a giveaway, and starting with that, I had already said previously that I was not a fan of the Superman because it had a single joint elbow, and that's just not my style. I thought I had me one of a kind. I thought this was going to be my definitive Superman until we got that Silver Age Superman, which basically, for me, I'm not going to keep this guy. So I don't want to sell him, but I said in a previous video that I wanted to make him a giveaway. So with that, we're going to give this guy away. And if you've been watching the shorts, I always keep my eye on figures, and we watched this guy go from 30% to 50% to 70% off in Target. And finally, I found this Bret Hart for $6.59. Now, I have one of my own. I'm keeping one, but I also got one to give away. And then also, as I've been talking about with the Total Anime figures, Deku was in my Walmart for $5. He was in my Walmart for $5. And that's why I said keep your eye out on the Todorokis and the Bakugos, because if they don't sell, Walmart will put those figures on clearance. So I want to give Deku to anybody who would have him, or this is how I'm going to do this. The first 25 commenters who are subscribers, because I want to be fair about this. Subscribers are the people who are, I know that there are others who take their time to watch, but the subscribers are the ones who are also coming through and watching multiple videos and shorts and getting alerts, and then they're coming through and watching the videos. As I've said, I'm not trying to be subscriber based or subscriber driven. This is a hobby of mine. And when I find things that are significantly marked down, such as this Deku and that Bret the Hitman Hart, I want to give a chance to give to other collectors who can't find stuff, but I want to do it in a fun way. So like I said, those who are subscribers, the first 25 comments, I'm going to take those people who comment, I'm going to put them in a random draw, and the ones who come up with, I'm going to do a draw, who gets this, who gets that one, and who gets that one. And I will alert you if you won, when you win, and you can hit me up on Instagram and we can go from there to basically, address and everything like that so I can get the figure to you. This is me saying thanks to those who give me a watch. I really just want to say thank you because you got other things to do and you got other things you could be watching. So I want to say thank you for giving my videos a watch, but also because I run across these marked down figures so often that, hey, I want to give somebody else a chance to get some figures. You know what I'm saying? So with that, this is Figures of Action Reviews. I'm signing out. You guys keep collecting. Enjoy your hobby. Peace.